Hello everyone, and welcome to the Intro to Graphic Design summer course. I'm your professor, Kira Garrig. Throughout this course, I'm going to make several tutorials and short videos just to kind of guide you around and for you to be learning the Illustrator and InDesign techniques that we're going to be covering. So in this short video, I just wanted to very briefly go over how does Brightspace and the course work. So I have it set up currently the way I see it, and then I'll switch it to so it looks like the student view in a second here. But when you first open it up, you'll see announcements over here, and you see a bunch of different tiles here. So this is where you would see all of the tiles for the weekly modules. So the way this course works is we cover one module per week. The module goes from Monday to the following Sunday. So what I wanted to point out is how there's a lot of information in each module, and I just want to make sure you know how to navigate it so you don't miss anything. So for example, I'm going to go into the first module, week 1. So once I get in here, I always have this planned for the week, and that kind of just gives you a little bit of an overview as to what we're doing over the week. My internet's a little slow. Okay, so here we are. So, always just kind of start with this, and it gives you an overview of what we're doing through the week. I don't have the dates on here or anything like that, but everything is always due at the end of the module. So everything that's listed here would be due on June 1st, for example. All right, so now that I've clicked in this section, to navigate, I could keep going through the different sections by clicking on the forward button, and that'll take me through. So the first thing I have here is a discussion board. And then I could go through, and now I've come to my first topic, which is symmetry and asymmetry. So this is where I wanted to point out my forward button has disappeared. But if you look over here on the left-hand side, you'll see the different modules, and you'll see that in week 1, there's not just symmetry and asymmetry, but there's also another topic, scale. And if you see up here, I put that this is topic 1 of 2. So I just want to make sure that you're aware that so we kind of have modules within modules, and I want to make sure that you understand how to be able to access all of them. So once you get into a particular topic, I can keep navigating, going through like this. I can always jump on the breadcrumbs up here and navigate back to symmetry, asymmetry, or just back to week 1. And then to see if there are other topics within that, then I can use my left-hand navigation to be able to get into them. Click on scale, and now you can see that there are a whole bunch of other topics or web pages within scale. Okay, so I'll show you, let's look ahead at week 2. So week 2, it's the same thing. You can see over here in the left-hand navigation that there are 3 different sections. And in this, you can actually see them. I'll sort of shrink them up here. So 3 different sections. It's just that once you go inside of one, it's only navigating you through that one at a time. So it's just useful to be aware that there's this left-hand navigation, and that can take you through all of the different sections to make sure you're not missing anything. So looking in week 3, you can see there are 2 different sections. All right, so if you have any questions about that, just let me know.